If you're a total beginner to intermittent fasting, don't worry at all. You're not alone, and you don't need to be an expert to get started. In fact, thousands of people around the world are discovering the benefits of intermittent fasting every single day. And many of them started out just as unsure as you might feel right now. The good news? You don't need fancy equipment, expensive supplements, or a complicated plan. All you need is a little curiosity, a willingness to try something new, and a bit of patience with yourself as you learn. So take a deep breath, relax those shoulders, and let's walk through this together, step by step. Intermittent fasting is actually way easier than you might think. It's not about starving yourself, skipping meals, or feeling miserable. Instead, it's a simple, flexible approach to eating that can fit into almost any lifestyle. Whether you're a busy parent, a student, or working full-time, intermittent fasting can be tailored to your schedule. The best part? You don't have to give up your favorite foods or count every single calorie. Instead, you'll focus on when you eat, not just what you eat. This can make healthy eating feel less overwhelming and more sustainable in the long run. Let's break it down together. Intermittent fasting simply means you choose specific hours during the day when you'll eat, and then you fast, meaning you don't eat, during the other hours. Think of it as creating a daily routine for your meals, just like you might have a routine for sleeping or working. By having a set eating window, you give your body time to rest and reset between meals, which can have a range of health benefits. And don't worry, you don't have to be perfect. The key is to find a rhythm that works for you and your lifestyle. To get started, try the 16-8 method, which is one of the most popular and beginner-friendly approaches. Here's how it works. You fast for 16 hours, and then you eat all your meals within an 8-hour window. This method is popular because it's simple, flexible, and doesn't require you to skip entire days of eating. You can adjust the timing to fit your schedule. Maybe you prefer to eat from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. or from noon to 8 p.m. The choice is yours. The important thing is to pick a window that feels natural and sustainable for you. So what does fasting for 16 hours and eating in 8 hours actually look like in real life? Let's break it down. Imagine you finish dinner at 8 p.m. After that, you don't eat anything until noon the next day. That's your 16-hour fasting period. During your 8-hour eating window, you can enjoy your meals, snacks, and drinks as usual. This approach gives your body a break from constant digestion and can help regulate your appetite, support healthy metabolism, and even improve your energy levels throughout the day. For example, you might choose to eat your first meal at noon, enjoy a healthy lunch, have a snack in the afternoon, and then finish dinner by 8 p.m. After that, your fasting period begins again. This schedule is flexible. You can adjust your eating window earlier or later depending on your daily routine, social life, or work commitments. The beauty of intermittent fasting is that it's not one size fits all. You can experiment with different eating windows until you find what feels best for your body and your lifestyle. Here's a little secret that makes intermittent fasting much easier. Most of your fasting hours happen while you're sleeping. That's right. If you're getting a good night's rest, you're already fasting for 7 or 8 hours without even trying. This means you only need to stretch your fasting window a few hours before breakfast and a few hours after dinner. By aligning your fasting period with your sleep schedule, you'll barely notice the time passing. It's a simple trick that makes sticking to your fasting plan much more manageable. Don't panic. Most of that time you're sleeping. So, you're not actually going without food for as long as it might sound. Your body is resting, repairing, and recharging while you sleep. And fasting during this time is completely natural. In fact, our ancestors often went long periods without food overnight, and our bodies are well equipped to handle it. So, instead of focusing on the hours you're not eating, think about how you're giving your body a chance to reset and recover. During your fasting hours, it's important to stay hydrated. You can drink water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. These won't break your fast and can actually help curb hunger. Sipping on water throughout the day keeps you feeling full and energized, while black coffee or tea can give you a gentle boost in the morning. Just remember to avoid adding sugar, milk, or cream to your drinks during the fasting period, as these can break your fast. If you're new to fasting, you might notice some hunger pangs at first, but these usually fade as your body adjusts. Most importantly, listen to your body. If you ever feel dizzy, lightheaded, or truly starving, it's okay to eat something. Intermittent fasting is not about pushing yourself to the limit or ignoring your body's signals. It's about finding a healthy balance that works for you. If you need a small snack to get through the morning, that's perfectly fine. Over time, your body will adapt, and fasting will start to feel more natural. Remember, everyone's journey is different, and it's okay to make adjustments along the way. Start slow. There's no need to jump straight into a 16-hour fast if that feels overwhelming. You can begin with a 12-hour fast, say from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., and gradually increase your fasting window as you get more comfortable. The key is to build up at your own pace, so your body and mind have time to adjust. Some people find it helpful to shift their eating window by just 30 minutes each week until they reach their goal. The most important thing is to be patient with yourself and celebrate every small step forward. Don't try to be a hero. There's no prize for fasting the longest or being the strictest. Intermittent fasting is a personal journey, and it's perfectly normal to have ups and downs along the way. If you have a day where you eat outside your window, or you just need a break, that's okay. Life happens, and flexibility is key to long-term success. The goal is progress, not perfection. So give yourself permission to be human and enjoy the process. If you mess up, no worries. Just try again tomorrow. One slip-up doesn't erase all your hard work. In fact, learning to bounce back from setbacks is one of the most important skills you can develop on your health journey. Every day is a new opportunity to make choices that support your goals. If you have a late-night snack or an unplanned meal, don't beat yourself up. Just reset, refocus, and keep moving forward. Remember, consistency over time is what leads to real results. Remember, consistency beats perfection. It's not about being perfect every single day. It's about building healthy habits that you can stick with over weeks, months, and years. Try keeping a journal or using an app to track your fasting windows and how you feel each day. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and use any setbacks as learning experiences. Over time, you'll notice positive changes in your energy, mood, and maybe even your waistline. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes. Intermittent fasting isn't just about food, it's about building confidence, taking control of your health, and proving to yourself that you can make positive changes. Every time you stick to your eating window, every time you choose water over a sugary drink, and every time you get back on track after a setback, you're building momentum. These small victories add up, and before you know it, you'll feel more energized, more focused, and more in tune with your body than ever before. Ready to crush your goals and feel awesome? You got this. Remember, the journey to better health is a marathon, not a sprint. Take it one day at a time, be kind to yourself, and celebrate every step forward. You're stronger than you think, and with a little patience and consistency, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. So, let's get started. Your healthiest, happiest self is waiting.